Welcome to another tip to set up a sound 21st century business. I'm Roberta, and today I want to talk to you about business phases. Now, when you're in a startup phase, you're often in what's called a hobby business. You have limited resources, you're relatively unknown, there is a danger of changing your mind. You really need that clear plan, because without that clear plan, the danger is you go off your tracks. And you constantly need to make small tweaks, but you gotta keep the big picture in mind. Once you've survived that initial startup phase, you move into what's called a lifestyle business. That's where you're actually bringing down some reasonable money for yourself, where you can actually start looking at growth for the business. You actually can make a profit, maybe not an awful lot, but enough that you are independent. You're rewarded, your business is known and trusted, you have a reputation. Now, the challenge for most small businesses is to move from the hobby to the lifestyle to what we call the wealth generating. And that's the business where your business is a saleable entity, where it's not dependent on you, where you actually have that opportunity to move beyond your business and get out, sell it off, hand it on to family, whatever. This is the goal that every business should be going for. The challenge, however, is that probably somewhere in the order of 70% of businesses never get out of a hobby or lifestyle format. So as you start your business, decide where you're going in the future. I hope this helped you think a little bit more about what your goal is when you're starting a business. And something else to keep in mind. Perfection does not always, as a matter of fact, I